So it was literally just me, and the player's name was Hayden, sitting at the table as he was holding on to my dead character in his hands as he was trying to like make his way through the castle. He runs up to the king or the queen, runs up to other characters, and is just grieving. And me and him were both just completely in that moment, just tears running down our face for most of it. It was like 30 minutes where it was just me and him, and he was trying to like save my guy, but he couldn't be saved. That was crazy. I'm gonna like glance to the side like I'm doing like lines. Hi, hi, I'm Ryan, and this is N CHØ. Sorry guys, forgot him. I started playing D&D, I was gonna say only 5 years ago, but I feel like 5 years is still a long time. But in comparison to playing Rocket League for like 7, it's only 5 years. Right after senior year, one of my friends from high school invited me over to like play in a campaign with them. And I made this dragonborn character that was gold and silver, like split down the middle with like a marbling effect, who was an artificer with a rifle. And I was like, this is awesome. I need to do more of this.
You can hear the screamings from around you, but they're not like your friends are around you. It's like echoes from beyond. For some of you, the three of you, it felt like this is going on for like an hour.
Yeah, the creative freedom of D&D and kind of just allowing yourself to make whatever you want, do whatever you want. If one of my players wants to be part of a kingdom, I will make that kingdom for them, and they can have like whatever they need in that place in order for whatever story they want to play out. And also being the dungeon master and building the story and getting to create like deep emotional connections to like your characters, to your players' characters, who are all of them like your friends, and being able to also convince your friends to meet up once a week to play this game. It's awesome.
Cyborg.
Why am I a robot? Oh my god, Jalen, you're almost as tall as Cameron now. Dude, I'm 6'1", 12 pounds. What do I make?
6'1", how many?
Wait, 12?
12? I made my character 12 pounds.
You're made out of arrow, like arrow girl.
I could see myself putting Rocket League down at some point in my life. I don't think I'm going to do the same for D&D. I think that this is going to be something I'm going to keep playing.
Up to CHØ. Show me a dunk.
Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Go Nexus! Let's go! Cut that out! Cut that out! Woo!
The fall semester of 2022 was when I first got in. There were tryouts, and I made it into the A-team sub position before one of the starting players eventually quit, and then I wound up playing with the GOATs D-Bank and Lucia. Absolutely legendary players. That was awesome. Because I'm not sure if I have said this to D-Bank, but he was one of the reasons that I came here, because I wasn't sure which college I was going to go to, and then one day I saw UNT Esports playing against LSU on ESPN, and I was like, yo.
Trying to come in, Shark backing up.
Oh, he's got him!
Oh, he's got him! Alex Storm! D-Bank! Go! LSU! Slain!
So I looked it up, I saw that they had a good computer science program, and I was like, okay, I think this could be a good choice for me. So I decided to come here, and it was tough. It was just a lot on my plate all at once, and I wasn't really prepared for it. It might be good for me to just take a step back, especially because my friend Oat Kicker, or Seth, was stepping down from the management position, and I had already been the director for the club for a while. So I thought if I couldn't really hold my own on the pitch like I could at least support them. And I felt like I had a little bit of downtime, so I went to V and kind of pitched the idea of just a little bit of a recap of the week at the beginning of the show. And then the second part was to do some kind of community highlight.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first ever CHØ show.
And we had went through a bunch of different names trying to like come up with something, and then I just said, what if we just name it the CHØ show? And V kind of just looks back at me, he's like, Yeah, might as well. I made most of the graphics. I came up with like the structure of the show. I even brought my own microphone in for the interviews.
God, like just like hearing that name like immediately just like sparked like feelings in the back of my head of like, oh.
Yeah.
For my last semester, I really just wanted to get back out there one last time. So I decided to step back. I decided to try out again. Pretty handily made my way back onto B team, which I was worried that there was going to be a little bit of rust to shake off, but I'm still here, baby.
On deck. What do you think? What do you think about our game plan for winning all of NACE or whatever bracket we're in?
Oh, see, we're just gonna do it.
That's usually how our plans go. We write them down and then they happen.
I saw a lot of effort from my two teammates because neither one of them had been on a team before either. So this was a completely new experience for them. So I saw myself as being a leader for them to kind of show them the way. And I think especially Envious, he's grown a lot and I could see him continuing to grow even more. And that was just one semester. He's just starting. I started as computer engineering, so I have a minor in that before I wound up switching to integrative studies with focuses on business, recreation, event and sports management, and psychology. Once I kind of got into the esports space, I realized that this was something I was kind of passionate about, so I saw those three things as all being necessities to kind of make it through in the esports scene. I would hope to have Dylan Ray's job at some other university. Being able to be the executive and chief officer of an esports program, be able to help lead other people, to help lead the players beneath them, to continue to grow a community, build support for each other, just grow as players and people. Getting the opportunity to do that and organize that is kind of the dream. I'm already coaching for the B team. Planning on doing that next semester. Probably should have mentioned that. Got to meet the entire community. Got to have the club passed down to me. And actually just about a week, actually earlier this week, I finally got done kind of getting the new guard to take over for the club and have pretty much passed that on. It's been a wild ride being here. I'm sure most people are gonna look at me and be like, who's that? And then someone's gonna be like, oh, that's CHØ. And they're gonna be like, huh? And then never look at it again, you know? But I'm hopeful that there are a few people who remember some things and are inspired in some way by what I've done and left behind. Gunnar Pack Dickinson, I'd like to thank you for getting the ball rolling for Rocket League at UNT and allowing everything that has kind of happened here to have happened. D-Bank, thank you for being the GOAT. Thank you for inspiring players like me and a lot of the players that are playing here now. Everybody knows your name, so thank you. Lucia, thank you for being just fun to play with. Every single time you're always just like messing around and it was always just a great vibe. Cameron, Harvey, Jeremy, Ben, Parker, Derek, Javian, Trey, Darren, and Jacob. Thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you all for being great guys, great players, and always inspiring each other and me to be the best Rocket League players we can. And for being a part of the community that I've had here. And Seth, thank you for being one of my best friends. Dylan, thank you for building this with the help of everybody here at the esports program. V, thank you for helping me get through many a tough times. And Kyle, the same goes to you. You've helped me through so much. You've helped me become a better player. You've helped me become a better manager. And I always enjoy the long talks that we have. So, with all that thanks out of the way, follow that guy CHØ on Twitch. I swear I might start streaming, but I think that's all I got. I'm out.